Every summer, the old Blackwood Lake campground buzzed with life. But one cabin, number 7, always stood silent, its windows dark, its door firmly shut. Locals whispered tales of a family that vanished there decades ago, leaving only questions and a lingering chill. No one dared to rent it, not even the bravest of campers. It was a place of unspoken rules, a boundary no one crossed. This year, a group of teenagers, fueled by bravado and cheap energy drinks, decided to break that rule. They laughed off the warnings, calling them old wives' tales. Their plan was simple: spend one night in cabin 7, just to prove everyone wrong. They set up their gear, cameras rolling, ready to capture their triumph. The air inside was heavy, thick with an unnatural stillness, but they dismissed it as just an old, unused space. The night wore on, the silence punctuated only by the distant calls of nocturnal creatures. Then, precisely at 2 in the morning, a soft knock echoed from the door. A small boy stood there, his eyes wide and innocent. He looked up at them, his voice a barely audible whisper. "Have you seen my mom?" he asked, his gaze unwavering. Panic seized them. They fled the cabin, not stopping until the first rays of dawn touched the lake. When the park rangers found them, huddled and shivering, they returned to cabin 7. The cabin was a wreck. Furniture was overturned, mattresses shredded, and claw marks marred the walls. It looked as if a wild animal had torn through the place. But the true horror awaited them on their camera footage. The last clip showed the boy, standing alone in the cabin, looking directly into the lens. His smile was wide, unnatural, and his eyes were not innocent. They were hollow, black voids, reflecting nothing but the darkness within.